Good morning from Pattaya. A couple ones on real estate today because I really like that subject. Do you rent or do you buy in Thailand? There's a few different things we want to talk about on that. I've noticed a lot of the young fellas on YouTube at the moment, they're coming in, they're doing their fantastic speeches, their brainwash opinions, saying don't buy, only rent because of this. These guys are coming in at 21 years old. They've got a mouth on them like a professor. I was reading the comments, oh, you talk like a professor. No, he's programmed. He's done a marketing degree to sell that content. When you've got no experience, no history on the place, you're coming in here, and I mean, I've got hairs on my legs older than him, you know what I mean? Like, and not just that, I scrolled through quite a few of them, and these guys have got no idea. They're overeducated in their hometown, and also when you've been coming here since early 2000s, tsunami days, Phuket, I think I've got a pretty good reputation or history or opinion on the subject, and there's quite a few of us my age, 50 years old, and a little bit older and a little bit younger, guys who have been here just as long, who are on social media, who have properties here. These guys, including myself, we are not poor ass, educated, broke guys. We're apparent in the comments that we look stereotyped, which is cool. That's a tarnish we like to give. When you walk past us in the street, we prefer if you don't talk to us because we've got our own life. But these ones that I'm having a poke at today. Oh, but in saying that too, all those guys I was talking about with the look like me and so forth, they've all got 3 or 4 apartments in Pattaya. Some just over there actually. And I won't mention what buildings or who they are, but they own 3 or 4 of them, and there's a reason why. There's a reason why one of them shot back to Australia not long ago, sold one of his nice houses, come back and put the money into Thailand. I'm going to touch on a few subjects about what to buy and why not to buy. These young fellas are coming in and saying it's not a safe investment, it's not this, it's not that. Okay, so where is? Tell me boys. These ones over here can go straight in your name. I've been coming here for over 20 years. I don't know of one condo that's been pulled out from underneath a Falang or a foreigner and sold ever, from the building or the government or his girlfriend or whatever, where it's in his name. I don't know one bad deal. Okay, I don't even know of a marriage separation with a Thai and he's lost his home, his condo. Good point. But these overeducated YouTubers, right? I'll call them that, overeducated, because they've done their homework to come on a social, and they've got 20,000 followers, and they've got a mouth on them. They'll sell chicken to a chicken. They're coming in here and they're dogging out just to get the reviews, to get the likes and get the comments on Thailand. And I can see where they're coming from. I mean, it takes a long time. I've been doing this page for nearly a couple of months, and it's hard work. It's hard work to try and grab your followers and your attentions without dogging the place out where you spend most of your life, or where you've spent most of your life. But in saying that too, here I go. When you say it's not a safe investment, where is? Tell me where is, right? For an example, where I come from, Australia. I love the place. I'd love to go back there and give business another go. I was successful the first time, but I'm not going to. Why? For many reasons, okay? The liability there with business and homes and so forth, or if you separate with your Western girl. These young YouTubers, they should be coming through and explaining the high risk of getting involved with a Western girl. Oh, did he say that? Or what you're going to lose if you have a relationship with a Western girl. In some countries, like where I'm from, you can have a relationship for 12 months, 2 years, not even get married, and she's entitled to a lot of stuff. But let's go further. Why aren't these young YouTubers explaining to their audience why it's not a good idea, or be very careful to marry a Western girl, because she's got free lawyers, she's got this, she's got full free lawyer, she'll take you to the court, and she will get 80% off everything you own, everything you've worked for, including your super while you're together. Why aren't these young hotshot YouTubers doing that? Oh, Oh, because they don't want to bag out their own people, do they? They don't want to tell the truth. They don't want to say, this is what we learned in school, because they don't teach it in school. They don't teach you in school that when you have a relationship with a Western woman, one of your own woman, be careful, guys. Be careful, because as soon as you get her pregnant, you're up for 30% of your income for the next 16 years. Yeah, man. They don't teach that in school. Why is that? Because they think they're a superior race. When you think when you don't speak the truth, I speak from both sides of the fence. From my country, your country, from any country, what's on the topic. I don't tell it how it is. And it frustrates the hell out of me when I watch these young YouTubers coming through, and they are so quick to jump on the bandwagon about Thailand. Thailand this, Thailand that, Thailand that. Well, look in your own back country, where you come from, and see what's going on. See what's going on, but you won't back that out. Why is that? Oh, because my family's there. Oh, I've got respect for where I come from. So you've got respect where you come from, but you've not got no respect for where you are making a life at the moment. Why? You don't want to be tarred. Oh, you speak bad about my sister, you speak bad about this. If you open your heart up, you'll work out what I'm saying. These guys come in with this narrow agenda, especially in my comments, this narrow agenda to suit their opinion. And I appreciate everyone who's following me and all that sort of stuff on both platforms, on my Facebook and so forth. And I am brutal. I'll tell the truth. I would never have a relationship with a Western girl in a Western country. I got hit with child support at $485 a week with my kids, and it was a mission to get it off her. She took a little bit off me, but I got pursued, and I had to pay all the penalties on top, and let alone all the school holidays I paid for. But anyway, that's a different subject. Getting back to buying in Thailand, 100%. Are you going to come to Thailand and stay here for 5 years? Rent. I suggest it. Rent. Oh, screw on the back. Rent. If you're coming here for a 10-year plan, buy central. Buy central location, or buy somewhere for like 50,000 or 70,000 Australian, 2 million baht, 1.2 million baht, just a nice little one down at like Park Lane or Paradise Park. Great place. Paradise Park is one of my favourite ones. It's nice and quiet, and the prices are legit. When you buy into there, you can pass it on to your children, you can pass it on to your sister, you can pass it on to your brother, you can pass it on to anyone. It's not a great deal to lose. You can pass it on to a gift in your will, and you can get your money back. I mean, you might own it for 10 years and you might make 200,000, you might lose 200,000 baht, 10,000 Australian. That's not a big deal, but you haven't paid rent, you haven't paid my mortgage off, you haven't paid one of my condos off. I have this disagreement all the time. And I find it quite amusing when you got to darken that screen down, guys. I find it very amusing that people can come here and live here for 10 years and still rent. And it's like, wow, even if you did take a loss on selling the condo, yeah, you're probably still up 300,000 or 400,000 baht. It's like, come on, man. And they got this thing about, oh, we can always change locations and all that sort of stuff. That's all cool. I've got this mentality of let money work for me. Everyone's heard that. Let your money work for you. So when you go out for dinner, go and buy a couple, rent them out, get in a high demand area, of course. And when your rent's coming in, you got 50, 60,000 or 70,000 or 100,000 baht coming off of 3 or 4 of them, and you're sitting back laughing. You're making 5,000 Australian sitting in Thailand. And no more coming out of your savings or your investments at home. It's a no-brainer, but these young YouTubers coming through trying to steer people away from it. What do you want to do? Put your money back into Australia real estate on the hope that the boats keep coming? If they put a hold on immigration, you're in trouble, man. The place is gonna. If they put a 2% increase on your home loan, you're going to go on. Look at fortune. You can't afford it. It's going to jump your mortgage up from 5,000 to 7,000 overnight on a 2% hike. A lot of families can't afford that. Even a two-party family who works can't afford that. 7,000 Australian a month, 2,000 extra a month will sink you. Do I believe in Thailand's real estate? 100% would Would I recommend it? Yes, I would, and not just because I'm biased, because I've got apartments here. I think for a lousy $100,000 Australian, you've got a beautiful holiday home. You've got a home to pass on to your children or your sister, or even when you do pass it on to someone that was special to you, that you met along the way, and give them a little bit of leg up in life. And go, you know what? Thanks for taking the time out for me that time. You know, that's how I feel. I don't know. I get goosebumps. I've got a few people that touch my heart over the years, and when I pass, they will get a surprise. So that's just my 2 cents on that. It's just, but these young YouTubers, they need to do some groundwork, and instead of trying to go for the views and the comments and dog out Thailand, they should really think about it. I got a cool comment yesterday. Tell your wife when you stop paying her monthly, and see how long she sticks around for. Wow. Do Western people really still think like that? Let me know in the comments. Like, to have that opinion, that's like me saying, oh, I see a husband and wife Westerners and go, yeah, try and leave her. She'll take you everything she's got, buddy. What sort of life is that? To have that narrow-minded thought, you'll never ever get any further ahead. Anyway, that's my opinion on real estate in Thailand. Get into it, guys. I'd rather come here and spend 100,000 or 200,000 Australian and have a nice home, look over the sea, look over the water, and enjoy the cheap massages, the cheap food, the cheap lifestyle. It's so safe. This is beautiful, man. This is really beautiful. I don't understand why you wouldn't want to buy here. That's my opinion anyway. I've always been a buyer. If I went to somewhere else tomorrow, I'd be looking at what's it worth to buy. I've always been a buyer. I don't like dead money. When you hand over every 30 days to that rent, you hand it over to someone else, you're not going to get it back. You know, and that's just my opinion anyway. Peace out. Should you buy or should you rent in Thailand? Up to you guys. But I've got my opinion. Peace out, guys. Love you all. Oh, thanks for liking and subscribing too, guys. Much appreciated.